Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Ashley. Today I really wanted to play with the new Wet n Wild x Spongebob SquarePants collab again, the eyeshadow palette. So if you want to see this eyeshadow palette in action and also some swatches of the palette, then definitely keep on watching. And if you enjoy this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And also don't forget to subscribe before you leave. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so I've already done a first impressions with this eyeshadow palette. If you haven't seen that, I will link it up here or up here. I'm not sure which side it is. But yeah, I definitely check that video out. But I will also include some swatches here. Those are the swatches. It is a very beautiful, colorful palette, so I'm really excited to jump into some of the more colorful shades. I think I'm going to do something with a little bit of orange and blue today. We'll see how it goes. Let me just shut up and let's get started. Also, I don't know how to feel about my hair. I kind of feel like Anne Hathaway in The Princess Diaries, like pre-makeover. Let me know in the comments down below what you think. So let's go ahead and start off with this shade right here for a transition. This is the shade Howdy Y'all. Next, I'm going to hop into the shade Pretty Patty. I'm just building that up right on top of where I applied the first shade, but just a tiny bit lower. This color is very pigmented, so be careful. Just use like the lightest hand and make sure you tap off your brush. But it blends so beautifully. I really love this shade. Just going back in with the first brush. I didn't add anything. I'm just using whatever's left to blend around the edges. I think I'm going to build this color up even more because I want the blue to really pop. Alright, let's go ahead and go in with some blue. I'm going to take a flat brush and I'm going to go into the shade Bikini Bottom. It's beautiful metallic navy blue, and I'm going to apply that all over the lid. I'm going to wet my brush. This shade definitely applies better with a damp brush, so make sure you wet it. Very, very pretty though. Okay, and just to sort of mesh those colors together, I'm going to take the navy blue shade in the palette called Secret Formula, and I'm going to pop that right between the orange and the metallic. But I'm going to use a very light hand because I don't want it to be like super dark. Going back in with Pretty Patty. Try not to overblend here because things can get really muddy really quickly. I'm gonna leave it there for now, and I'm just gonna do the other eye. Actually. Alright, to lighten things up a little bit, I'm gonna go in with this light blue metallic called Aye Captain. This is actually more of a glitter topper sort of shade, but I'm just gonna apply it all over where I did the navy blue, and I'm going to wet my brush again. Oh yeah, that is beautiful. Wowzers. I'm getting a lot of fallout, so you might want to do your eyes first. Okay, I'm going to quickly catch this eye up to speed and then we'll move on to the lower lash line. Okay, so let's go ahead and finish up the lower lash line. I'm going to keep things pretty simple. I'm just going to take the shade that we used for the transition, which was Howdy Y'all, and scribble that all the way across. Okay, same thing on the other eye. Man, I still have glitter all over my face. I'm just taking a smaller brush out here on this outer corner so I don't drag it down too far. Okay, next on that same small brush, I'm going to go in with the shade Pretty Patty, which is that vibrant orange. And I'm just going to do the same thing, but not drag it down as low. Scribble it all the way across. I think I actually want to take this in the crease on this very tiny brush just to intensify sort of this meeting point between the blue and the orange. I think that'll look really cool. I'm just being very careful because I don't want to move around any of the glitter I have placed. Awesome, I really like how that looks, but I'm just going to soften those edges a tiny bit. I kind of like the blocky sort of look. I don't want it to be like too diffused. I like how structured it is, but I do want to just soften it a tiny bit. So I'm going to take the same brush I was using originally with that orange shade and just lightly like hand on the very, very tip of the brush so you apply the least amount of pressure. Just slightly blend that guy. Alright guys, so I'm just going to apply some mascara and lashes and just quickly finish up the rest of my makeup, and then I will be right back to give you my final thoughts on this palette and the final look. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. I really love how it turned out. It's so fun and summery, and I just had a lot of fun creating it. This palette is so beautiful. I said it in my first video, and I'll say it again. It is such a fun, inspiring palette. I love all of the colors. They are very vibrant but still wearable somehow, and I think they're perfect for spring and summer. And there's also a lot of really great neutrals in here to play with, so I would say definitely check this out if you see it at your local Walmart. It's really affordable, you get a lot of colors, and they're just really vibrant, very pigmented, very easy to blend, and I really enjoy it. And I love Spongebob. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and also please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will catch you guys in my next video.